Hi there, it's Jennifer Trask, mindset coach and business advisor for coaches and healers, and welcome to this episode on what every entrepreneur can learn from Brené Brown's Daring Greatly book and the Marble Jar Story. So if you're wondering what this marble jar story is, and for those of you who have the book, it's around page 45. Don't worry, I'm not going to read it all. I'm going to give you the general gist here. I do recommend this book though, it's fabulous. Starts at page 45 to about page 49. And here's what happens. So she tells the story of her daughter who is in school in grade 3, and she tells a secret to a friend, and by lunchtime, everyone's heard that secret. And then, so much so that a lot of the other kids are making fun of her, and the teacher takes marbles out of the marble jars for their bad behavior. So Brené's daughter, I believe it's Ellen, goes home, tells her what happens, and says to her, I really thought that I could trust this friend, and she told my secret, and she was very upset. As you can imagine, everybody, you guys remember being kids, right? Oh, gosh. When days like that happen, it's not nice. Anyways, so Brené took this as an opportunity to teach. And she asked her daughter Ellen what the marble jar was. And so the marble jar is a jar that the teacher has in the class, and every time the kids misbehave or don't act in a nice way or things like that, she takes marbles out of the jar. And every time they do behavior that she wants to positively reinforce, she puts marbles in the jar. Isn't that great? So that day she took marbles out of the jar because the kids were, whispering and making fun of this secret. So Brené asked her daughter, relationships are a lot like marble jars. So who of your friends are marble jar friends? Meaning the marbles are filled up to the top, and she started to name some of them, and Brené started to name some of hers, and she asked her daughter, which I thought was quite clever, what needs to happen for someone to put in marbles in the jar for you? So here's what she said. She said, they keep our secrets. They tell us their secrets. They remember my birthday. They know who Oma and Opa are. They always make sure I'm included in fun things. They know when I'm sad and ask me why. When I miss school because I'm sick, they ask their moms to call and check on me. Right? And then Brené says, and mine exactly the same, except, she said, when my mom comes to Ellen or Charlie's events, it's a great feeling to hear one of my friends say, this is her parents, hey, Deanne, good to see you. I always think she remembered my mom's name. She cares. She's paying attention. The next sentence, and this is what I circled, and this is when I thought, I need to do a blog post on this. Trust is built one marble at a time. And, what's interesting is that we see this in our friendships and relationships in general, that when you show up for people, you're building that marble jar, right? I think you're probably shaking your head. Oh my God, that's so true. And it's such a good analogy. But the reality is that we have to build a marble jar with all of our ideal clients and our community and the people who are giving us their time and attention, because we are attracting them into our community. And in order for someone to become a client or customer of yours, you've got to fill up that marble jar for them. And that is what is going to help you build an incredible business. So what fills up the marble jar? That's a real good question, isn't it? I've got some answers for myself, but I would like to know from you in the comments, what fills up the marble jar for you? Meaning, when you're following someone because they're helping you build your business or get to any goal, what fills up the marble jar for you? And hopefully we can have a discussion on this to help each other see maybe what we need to bring a bit more into our business. Here's some things that fills the marble jar up for me. People who consistently deliver great value. I really, really appreciate that. People who ask what matters to me, right? So if I'm following someone to learn something, whether it's in my business or in my personal life or whatever, it doesn't matter. I appreciate when they ask their audience, what do you need? What do you want? And create content from that, because that shows me that they care, that they understand, and that they want to truly provide value. That makes me want to purchase something from them when I'm ready to do so. I also appreciate when people tell real stories and tell real results, whether it's theirs or their clients. And it doesn't always have to be from business, but it could be from any side that helps them just become a better person. I think I really appreciate that. And for me, a big thing is consistency. These are things that consistency really, really matters. Showing up every week, every day, every month. I really like that. And I also personally like that balance of not too much. I think there's a fine line, and you have to find it with your audience. Overkill can be overkill, and I appreciate it when those whom I'm learning from understand that fine balance. So those are some of my things, but I would love to hear yours. And then I want to encourage you to find out from your audience and say, what fills the marbles for them. And you'll probably discover some of them in this discussion that we have here. And then you can ask yourself, am I doing things that will fill the marble jar for my ideal client? Oh, so good. Isn't that good? I just think that's epic. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment on this video and share it with a friend. As well, beginning Monday, July 18th, we have a Get Clear, Get Clients 5-Day Ultimate Coaching Business Foundation Challenge. I want to invite you to join us. You can join by below this on the blog post. If you're watching this anywhere than the blog, make sure you come over to the blog. This challenge is jam-packed with value to help you create a really solid foundation in your business, which most coaches don't have because they've never been an entrepreneur before. So when you have a solid foundation in your business, you can make super smart and strategic decisions as you move forward. Everything is clear, and that enables you to get clients faster. Yes. So sign up below. So that's it. Thanks so much for being here. Come join the challenge. Share this video if you liked it, and we'll see you next time.